Darn. Yep, just gonna get it up now. That start now. Iran versus New Zealand, where the winner can take advantage of Group G after Belgium and Egypt's 1-1 draw, where Shaw fired Egypt into that won the lead, and then Lukaku came up and scored within like 20 seconds of him coming onto the pitch. But as we count down to kick off, New Zealand looking for a maiden win in the competition at Iran. They've been in this competition before, performed a shock result. They drew to Portugal in 2018. Do stop them in the group, but anyway, doesn't matter now as we start now with New Zealand just getting us underway with Chris Wood there. Taremi, flying fullback, Razayan straight away. Just clipping it into the far post, and Crocon was flapping, and he didn't get a great hold of it. It had to be Tim Payne to head it away, only as far as Morgan Liu. Got us. Ready. Berandan. Nemati. It's up there for Morgan Liu. Got us. Godos is brought down on the edge of the area. The referee waves play on advantage Iran. Taremi. Rezayan again with the delivery. Good header in there by Sermon. Boxer. Stamina. Sermon. To Payne, always a poor touch. Yusefi looks to get us underway really quickly, straight away from the restart. Berenland. Nemati. Berenland again. Nemati again. Morgan Liu was getting dragged away from the through ball there, and brilliant challenge there from Bell. I think he did get a bit of Yusefi. Yeah, he does. Yo, you don't even get the ball. I said it was a good challenge. It's a very poor challenge from Bell, who actually plays in the Norwegian First Division for Viking. Bud looking to get away from Nemati. Just stepped in front of Nemati there. He had to get it right, and he does. Morgan Lou. Yusefi tries to take on Stamanic. Very, very good. Stand him up now. Elijah Just, the front two, looking to work off each other here with Singh now. Brilliant from Mohammadi. Just take Singh off the ball and knock it out for the throw in. Quickly taken though by Singh. Tim Payne. Stamanic. Elijah Just. Puts it all the way back to Krokon. Boxall. Stamanic. Boxall again. That was a poor clearance and it's going to fall to Morgan Lou. Taremi's coming in as well. Mehdi Taremi. Great intervention from Bell, and they're looking to build from the back, and that's a poor pass from Bell. And then Yusefi tried to keep it in play, but he tackles Tim Payne. Gets to the ball before him, and it's out for that throw-in. Iran immediately have possession back. New Zealand very poor with possession right now. Boxall. Just. Wood. Back to Elijah Just. Well stood up there by Mahabi. Ezatoli. Morgan Lou looking for Taremi. The Iranian captain couldn't get through there. Singh. Gain misplaces the pass. Mahabi. Godos. Taremi. Nemati. Ezatolahi. Nemati. Ezatolahi. Whoa, lovely long ball over the top. Yusefi. Yusefi takes a strike. It's straight at Krokon. Probably the cross would have been the better option. Iran are in cruise control right now. New Zealand don't know what to do with Yusefi. He's all over the place. Tim Payne loses him completely. He's scrambling to get back. Doesn't make the second challenge either, and it allows the shot to get away from Yusefi. Probably could have put it more on target than that. Not more on target, more in the corner than that, sorry. Stamanic. Makawa. Bell. Stamanic. Boxall. Sermon. Bell. Kroko. Go away. Elijah Just. Wood. Flick down Just. Oh, what a goal! And completely against the run of play, New Zealand have taken the lead against Iran. I got distracted because of a fly. I have completely no idea where that's gone. Well, that is outstanding from New Zealand. I just saw the ball come over the top and Chris Wood chest it down. And Elijah just first time just smashes it past Bayramov into the back of the net. It's the first ball from Krokon, which is brilliant. Chested down by Wood. No one surrounding him. It's a free touchdown from Wood. First ball to adjust. Singh flicks it back into Chris Wood. who chests it down into the path of Elijah Just, who flicks it first time into himself. He sets himself up without the ball touching the floor and he just volleys it into the top of the net, into the roof of the net. Could Bayram Van actually have saved that? He almost got there. Nah, I mean, it's a brilliant strike from Elijah Just. Iran have work to do, and, well, that was a brilliant, brilliant strike. A well-worked goal as well from New Zealand. So much skill involved in that. That would be up there for one of the goals of the tournament. Just so much skill. But Iran gave New Zealand so much time to work that goal. Probably should have closed them down quicker. You expect Iran to do that. Especially how well they started. You expect them to respond just as well as they started. It's poor from Iran's point of view, but it's such a brilliantly executed goal from New Zealand. Hamadi. Namati. Khalilzadeh. 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 Namati. Mohammadi. Marti. Khalilzadeh. Namati. Mohammadi first time ball into Mahabi. Payne. Makawa. Makawa. Payne. Bell. Tim Payne. Oh, tried to put the delivery in. That clearance in there was poor by Morgan Liu. Tries to fire it forward to Taremi again. But now it's Iran who are panicking. New Zealand look so much more composed now they've got that first goal. Don't know what's just happened. Hang on a minute, it's just gone off. Don't know what's happened there. Just. Just. Sing dancing his way through and he's dragged the shot wide of the mark. It's a really poor effort from Singh there. He has to at least get it on target. It looks more like a cross than a shot. He just had so many Iranian shirts around him that I think he just got himself into a bit of panic mode there, and he just ended up taking this shot and he's dragged it completely wide. It looks poor from his point of view, but here's Singh with a good delivery this time, but it was headed away nicely in there from Khalilzadeh. That's it. Don't know how to say that. Miguelas. Cassie. Cassie. That's what I'm going to go for. Speaking of Kakasi, he's on the ball now. He's just won a throw-in. It looks like they're going to have a long throw-in here. And it's going to be Boxall to take it. This might happen a few times where it just stops and cuts out, but that's my problem. Boxall headed away only as far as I'm just trying to remember who it is there. Staminic, sorry. Who just took the shot and it's deflected off Yusefi, and it's going to be a corner to New Zealand. First corner of the game. Berenvan. Bell. Delivery from Kakase. Oh, and then just with the bicycle kick, and then Chris Wood. Oh, he just got it stuck in between his feet. And Marty was there to clear it. It's still being headed back and forth between New Zealand and Iran. But Iran pickpocket McCowett. And now they're on the counter. Rezayan finds Taremi. He thinks he's been fouled. New Zealand get it away pretty quickly, only as far as Khalizadeh, who can head it nice and comfortably to Rezayan. Khalilzadeh a lot less comfortably that time. Smashes it just into the path of Singh. Sermon. Boxall. Crocombe. Lovely pass through the centre to find Bell. Hooked forward by Mohammadi. Mahabi. Godos. Mahabi again. Lovely bit of football from Iran. And he's going to bounce to the edge of the area. Can Yusefi get a shot off? No, he can't yet. Mohammadi again looks to cross it into the penalty area. They will have to go again with a throw-in. Staminic puts it out into touch. Looks like Iran preparing for a long throw as well, as numbers queue up inside the New Zealand penalty area. It's Yusefi. Ready. Good throw from Yusefi. And it's come off the head of Moganlu and headed further away by McCowett, but it's still pinballing around the area, and I think the final clearance out there was by Bell. Bayram Iran get back into play really quickly there through Namati, who drops it off for Mohammadi. Sophie as a Talahi. Godos. Another long ball clipped into the box, and Morgan Lewis down in the box after Boxall came crashing into the back of him. And he's definitely looking for a penalty, and it's off the ball. Oh, it's Sermon actually who he's had a clash with. Yeah, it's just a shoulder to shoulder, and Moganlu's gone down. I think there is a movement of the arm in the back of Moganlu though, and I think New Zealand might get away with that there. It's soft, and I don't think it's a penalty, but you never know. They're just replaying a shot from Chris Wood. What a touch in the box that is from Moganlu, by the way. The striker getting back to stop The striker, the captain of New Zealand, Chris Wood. Some really good stuff that we're witnessing here so far. Moghamlu's going to have to come off the pitch now after receiving some treatment. No penalty to Iran, as we thought. Stamanic. Bell. Stamanic again. Makoa. Brilliant ball through for Singh. Singh releases the shot and it's spilt by Bayron Van, but gathered back in very quickly by the Iranian goalkeeper. Good reactions. It's not in the corner from Singh, but it's definitely tested Bayron Van. Bell. Just. Mm. Singh on the floor, I think stuck out a leg and ended up tripping Rezayan there. And it's free kick to Iran. And they're just going to knock it round the back and take it slowly towards the left hand side, towards Yousefi. Mohammadi on the overlap, doesn't use him, still an option though. Has to go back eventually after taking too long to Nemati. That's it, it's done it again. Great. Stamanic. Mikawa. Kakasi. Kasi. Still on the ball. Looking for Chris Ward, it was nice. But well intercepted by Khalilzadeh. Namati. Khalilzadeh. Namati. As to light. As it to light. Khalilzadeh. Namati. Khalilzadeh. Godos. Former Brentford winger. Heavy. Godos. Taremi. Mohammadi. Rezayan. Mohammadi. Ooh, that was late. Play on. Tim Payne got across very well there. Now Sermon. Now, good break from New Zealand. Finds Chris Wood. Chris Wood will have the pace on Khalilzadeh, I think. Good hold up from the Nottingham Forest striker. as black shirts flood forward now. McCullough. Tim Payne. It was a loose touch, but he still got it under control. Singh. Sermon. McCullough. Bell. Bell tried to play Kakasi through there. McCullough. He took too long on the ball. And now Iran have possession back. Taremi breaking forward. He's got Yousefi to his left. Will he use him? He's going all by himself. And he takes a shot. He's cannoned off the post. From Mehdi Taremi. Big let off for New Zealand. They were slow flooding back. It's almost cost them. Crocombe was beaten. Wood. Great clearance again in there from Khalilzadeh. Hydration break now will take place, and we'll skip past this now, of course. Alright, we're on 28 minutes now. There we go. Boxer. Searching for the danger man, Chris Wood again. Brilliant hold up again from Wood. And Elijah just gets a throw in. He takes it extremely quickly for Singh. Oh, Singh tries to cut back across, but Khalilzadeh got across well, but he misplaces the clearance. And now here's Elijah Just, and he sends a shot across goal. And Beranvand with a brilliant save. And I don't know why I said Elijah Just. It was actually Kukase. Kukase, of course. Kukase. I'm going to go Kukase. Struck it very well, actually, Kukase. Well, New Zealand successfully scored early when we kicked off. They scored inside 7 minutes, I think it was. Gonna bounce forward for Morgan Lew's gonna strike it. It's just gone over the crossbar. And well, as I was just about to say, New Zealand scored like in 7 minutes in this game. Let's see after this hydration break, can Iran respond quickly? It's just whether they can hit it with the venom, hit them on the break with the venom like Taremi did just a minute ago, and just really what if for Iran right now. Taremi. Maybe. Oh, Misplaced pass again from Iran. They're being a bit careless. I'm just going to say that. Khalilzadeh. Namati. Heavy. Khalilzadeh. Rezayam. It's going to drop here for Golos though. Rezayam. Mehevi. Azad Salahi. Mohammadi. Mohammadi. Still. Khalilzadeh. Rezayam. Takes on Elijah Just. Good Travella ball. It's going to drop for... Oh, it's in the back of the net. And it's the fullback Rezaian who's just started that move with the Travella. And just after the hydration break, Iran have equalised. And it's just so unlucky for New Zealand as it just bounced off. I think it might have been Boxall in there to Rezaian. We'll have a look at that goal. That just all happened so quickly. Brilliant chasing from Morgan Liu for that to even happen. For it to even bounce to Rezaian. Good work rate from Iran. Perfect Travella pass from Rezaian so far. It catches New Zealand. It catches all of them off guard. And it's the first turn from Morgan Liu, which is brilliant. Just gives him that extra yard off of Sermon. And Sermon makes the challenge and it just bobbles into the path of Rezaian, who just needs to flick it into the bottom left corner past Crocombe. Crocombe was beaten. He'd already committed, and it's just that little touch that takes it over the top for the middle or goalkeeper. It makes all the difference, and Iran are level. Iran won. New Zealand won. Mohammadi. Sermon. Stamenic. Just. McCowart. Tim Payne. Oh, he's made a right mess of that effort. Goes down to the ground. McCowart. Tim Payne. Payne's still up fairly quick though. Recovered from his mistake. Singh. Delivery. Chris Wood was pulling away. And that is extremely lucky from the Marty because he almost missed that. And Chris Wood would have just been able to pass it past Bayer and Van. It wasn't the Marty. It's Khalilzadeh again. My man of the match so far. He's been absolutely everywhere. Absolutely everywhere, that man. Today, Khalilzadeh, he's thrown himself about. Why is he not responding now, YouTube? Kakasi. Boxall. Stamenic. Oh, Singh moved a bit too early, and Ezatolahi was able to anticipate Boxall. Dunno. Sermon. Sing. Still sing. Dancing past Mohammedi and Namati in the 6 yard box to clear it to the centre where Mahabi's just been dragged down by Stamanic. Taking quickly the free kick from Iran, but the referee's going to pull it back here as Rezayan still has a problem. Anyway, we carry on. Mohammedi, Namati, Khalilzadeh, Rezayan, Khalilzadeh again. Over to Namati. Ezetalai. Mohammedi tries to take on McCallum and fails. Bell. Sermon. Boxall. Takasi. Oh, good tackle there by Moganlu, but he can't get the second ball after his heavy touch. Sermon cleared that up. Takasi. Boxall. Sing. Since that goal from Iran, New Zealand have sort of relaxed and taken a small bit of control from this game. Good delivery from Singh. Oh, it looked good at the start, but it's just sort of out of play. Yeah, New Zealand have taken control. They've kept possession. In Iran, they're just happy sitting back and letting them put crosses into the box. Very happy to do that. Just replaying that Rezayan goal. I tell you what, New Zealand were appealing for offside for that as well. It couldn't have been because it was the tackle from Sermon that played him through. Fair play to Iran. That was a brilliant goal. Play has stopped because it was that down there. Mahabi is down on the floor with a problem. Just replaying that just goal as well. Two absolutely brilliant goals from New Zealand and Iran. Basile's side got off to a flying start from kickoff, but from the hydration break, Iran was in free flow and they scored through Rezayan. And it's been sort of a possession game in favour of New Zealand ever since. The momentum keeps swinging because it started in Iran's favour, then New Zealand scored, and then New Zealand took control. Then the hydration break came around. After the momentum just kept swapping and changing after the just goal, and Iran took complete control. They were in cruise control, and Rezaian scored, and then it's just been New Zealand just keeping possession for the last 10 minutes or so. Iran haven't really developed into New Zealand's penalty area since then. And that's a poor touch. It slipped under the foot of Rezaian, and it's going to be a throw into New Zealand, which Kakasi will take quickly. Well, he thinks he'll take quickly, but he's just been halted there. Play resumes through Chris Wood, and he thinks he's been pushed. The ref doesn't give anything for now. Rezaian keeps it in somehow and flicks it down the line to Taremi. It was cut out by Boxall to Bell. Crocombe. Bell. Sing. Boxall. Just. Wood. Heller. Got out again. Kick here, which Tim Payne and Singer stood over, and Chris Wood took the free kick out of, eventually, and it was dipping towards the near post of Bayern Van, but well saved. This will be the only stream of tonight, with Iraq, Norway from anywhere from 7:30 to 8 p.m. with a bunch of streams coming on Saturday as well. Hopefully, that's what we're hoping. I'll have the Norway one already. Hopefully, we can get it started as soon as possible. Anyway, the ball's just trickled out for a New Zealand goal kick, as we have just seen. For half time, and it's going to be a minimum of 6 minutes stoppage time here at the end of this first half. McCulloch takes the shot. He smashed it through the crowd, and it's Still ended up straight into the hands of Berenvad. Not a brilliant test, but it's hit with some venom from Makoa. It bounces a few times before getting into the hands of the Iranian goalkeeper, but still, he's done well to get it through for a save, to be quite honest. Just lovely flick from Ward, but it's just a bit heavy to Ezatolahi. I always forget his name. Anyway, Mahabi. Nemati. Pass. Kroken's able to just pick it up. Kroken. Long ball. Good header in there by Khalil Zadek. Reza Anders just enough to get it away. And win a throw in as well. Good work. Rezan sprints to the ball boy to get a throw in. Quickly done there. He's launched it down the line to Taremi, and Boxall has to come across and knock it out for another throw in. Another long throw in is warming up. Where is it? It's downstairs, is it not? Have a look down the sides of the setting and stuff. Great long throw in. It's actually flicked on at the near post. Onto the roof of the net by Morgan Liu. What a chance that is as well. Boxall jumps too early and gets under the long throw. And it just dips nicely over Boxall onto the head of Morgan Liu, and he almost gets it on target. I think Crocombe might have saved it anyway, but who knows? Who knows? It was a good effort to get it even remotely close there. Hill's at it. Trent. Free kick to Iran. Bit far out. I'd say about 30 yards. Whereas I am. That's a good delivery. Did he move a bit too early? I think that might be offside, but that is a goal by Nemati, and there, that is the flag up now. The goal won't count. My goal animation was a bit late though. Onto the scene. Yeah, he's miles offside. Nemati goes a bit too early. Great header though. Kroken doesn't even move. As I am. Referee is just now blowing the whistle for half time. This fixture will wait 5 minutes and then we'll go again. Anyway, this game started well with a action inside the first 10 minutes. It was a well worked goal, straight from Crocombe, and just lobbed it long, little touch out the air from Chris Wood, chests it down, keeps it up with his thigh, knocks it back to Singh. Singh 1-2 with just gets nudged out of the way, which actually puts him into a run where he can run onto the ball from Chris Wood that was just flicked into him, flicks it up first time, doesn't even need a bounce, volleys it past Crocombe into the roof of the net. And then you have Iran's goal straight after the hydration break. The momentum completely swung in the favour of Iran. And it just happened so quickly. Rezayan takes on Elijah Just, puts in the Trivela pass to Moganlu, just flicks it forward beyond Sermon. Sermon makes the tackle, which played Rezayan through on goal. He just had to flick it beyond Crocombe, and it was the touch from Sermon that kept Rezayan on side, because if Moganlu got the final touch, Rezayan would have been offside, but he didn't, so that meant that Iran were level. And right before half time, this goal was actually disallowed. Namati moved way too early from a free kick, got away and headed it into the back of the net. Iran thought they had a 2-1 lead right before the end of the half, but it wasn't to be. Anyway, the half is level, and it is Iran 1, New Zealand 1. We'll take a break from the group stage games on maybe Saturday if I can be bothered to stream the third place game. And Sunday or but we will get our load done. We might have to go into the new season to finish all these games, but we're still in the first round of group games, to be honest. So excited for Newcastle Liverpool. Let's give them a right spanking. But we won't, because why? We don't sign anyone. We have 0 pull. Anyway, I'll have to see who takes it this half. Let's see if we can have early action straight from kickoff on as well. We've got a sub at the start of the second half. It's Gady who's come on for Yusefi. I think Yusefi's actually had a good game. Surprised around if he's taken him off, but I say my gated. Iran's number 10 comes on here. In LA, we have a game on our hands. And right now, it would be Belgium that take the lead of this group. Simply on alphabetical order. We're going to restart for this second half here now. At Iran 1, New Zealand 1. And Iran this time will get us underway with their captain, Mehdi Taremi. It's go, go, go. Straight away is Rezayan searching for Mehdi Taremi, and he could get in behind here. And Boxall does actually very well under pressure from the Olympiacos striker to head it back to his goalkeeper. Hey, Wood, Rezayan, Singh, Chris Wood. Again, just first touch is exceptional out of the air, and he just takes the shot and he's just blazed it high and wide. He apologises to all his team, and he knows that that was far from his best. That New Zealand need a fast start, otherwise they will fall behind in this game, which is not what they want. Especially when neither of these teams can be pole position of their group. It's the exact same situation as Uruguay and Saudi. None of them could do it. No one could take pole position by a clear point. That ended 1-1 as well. Rezayan will be taking a corner here. There's not been many corners this game actually, and this is one of the rare few that we've had so far. Referee's having a word with someone in the penalty area. I think it's JD doing something to Crocombe, but oh well. Rezayan. Launched into the near post, and Morgan Lou was under it. Not the first time I've said that today. Anyway, whereas I am, again, clips it towards the back post, and that wasn't a bad strike from Gady either. Good block by Bell. Shoot, almost having an immediate impact. Sermon with the header there. He probably didn't even know that was coming. And then there was Bell's block there. I can see dealing with Morgan Liu in the corner flag. And Rezayan again tries the delivery. His deliveries have been pinpointed today. That one was a poor one from Rezayan, the goal scorer of Iran. And also one of Iran's best players today. Could argue many people have been man of the match. There's been some standout performances from players like Chris Wood, Elijah Just. We've got the goal for New Zealand. Chris Wood got the assist, of course, for Zayan, who's been whipping crosses left, right, and centre into the penalty area, causing some real problems for Crocombe and the New Zealand defence. And you've also got Khalizadeh, who has been an absolute wall at the back today. Mohammadi is running away from Makoa, but that is a brilliant tackle in there to dispossess him. And now Iran have a throw in to get back into possession, just to hold, no, not hold, just to drag New Zealand out just a bit more, because they're not doing that right now. Morgan, it's a wild effort. It's not a good effort really either. Sorry, but if you're taking a shot from there, I feel you have to hit the target to try and test Crocombe, because it's not really dive for anything all night, Crocombe. He's sort of just left them. Get some shots in the corner around, because they're going to hurt New Zealand from like shots like that. Just got to hit them where it hurts, Iran. I feel like they will get it done. I did say it would be 1-0 and my prediction's already wrong, but Sermon, Boxall, Stamenic, Payne. This is the first real chance for New Zealand to get forward here, and they've just wasted it. Kakasi watches it run out of play as Iran have possession again, but here is a change again for Iran. And it's Morgan Liu who's caused some problems again. That's a surprising change. I thought the first one at half time was surprising, but then you've got this one as well. Morgan Liu has been one of the real goal threats for Iran. This is like self-sabotage, I can't lie. Anyway, Alipour's gonna come on anyway. See if he can make an impact. Just as Morgan Liu did. If it's anything like Morgan Liu, it's gonna be good. Box up. New Zealand look to get forward again with some freedom as well. Kakasi. Good tackle from Mahavi. Taremi tries to get forward. On the turn, he spins round Mahavi. But Kakasi has it again. Iran look open here. Chris Ward. Singh. Just. Ward. Back to Just. Takes the shot. And it's the goal! Straight after the Iran substitution, it's New Zealand who have retaken the lead. Van committed way too early and it left the goal wide open for Just to just smash it into the back of the Iran net. And that, how important will that goal be for New Zealand as they search for their first ever World Cup win, and they might just get it with Elijah Just. It's Chris Wood and Just linking up again. Chris Wood actually asked for it back when he's taking on Godos there. And he goes to take on Namati as well. Yeah, and Van commits way too early, and it's just straight down the middle from Just. And I think Van's saving it if he stays on his feet, but he's just committed. It's too late to turn back from there. And the Motherwell forward has got a World Cup brace. Send New Zealand top of their group for now, and to send New Zealand into a 2-1 lead in LA. Hamady, Gady, Gady. Oh, Gady cuts back across Sermon, tries to beat him again. That was stupid, and that's a great header. And oh, Crocombe spills it, and he's just managed to punch it away from the path of Taremi. How lucky is that from the Millwall goalkeeper? He's not been the main goalkeeper Nathan Patterson on loan from Sunderland has. But the offside flag's up anyway, and that is extremely lucky for New Zealand. Gady has turned Sermon inside out there, and it's Godos who's made an effect on play. It was the first header, was absolutely outstanding from Aliport. How he's managed to direct it towards goal. He's tracking back and he's just managed to get enough power on it that allows Crocombe to actually spill it. Again, he's not looking the best, Crocombe. Looking a bit shaky back there. It looked a bit of an issue. Tim Payne just aimlessly lobbing one to the box. Chris Wood appreciates it though. And now Iran are chasing the game. Wood just slips away from him as Khalil Zadeh did enough to win it back. So did Stamenic, and now is Singh, who's got time to just take it and turn backwards. So hot in here. just ticking up to the hour mark now, and it is definitely in New Zealand's hands. There's nothing to say that um, Iran have deserved it this second half because New Zealand have been a lot more clinical with their chances. Anyway, here's Alipor though, Taremi. Let's see if Captain Fantastic can do anything. No, he can't. Tries to take on McCullough and fails miserably as New Zealand push out in numbers. See, he did have Kakasi in support, but he stops in his tracks and he has to go central. Bell, now to Kakasi. Bell, McCullough, a lot of time and space in the tight area, which is very unusual, especially on the biggest stage. Kakasi, there you go, that's more like it from Iran. Good in there from Mahabi, anyway. It's the two midfielders for me. Talahi and Mahabi have not really done anything. And it's leaving McCullough, Bell, Stamenic and Singh just running it. And it puts Iran in so much trouble all the time. They always look like they're going to concede because New Zealand attack in numbers so well on the counter and they take their chances like they've just proven there. Because they basically have had no chances to score apart from that one and maybe two or three more. Nothing compared to Iran's chances. And they just managed to do it, New Zealand. They've looked exciting so far. I really hope they go through instead of Iran because I don't really like Iran's style of football anyway. When I watched them play England in the 2022 World Cup, they were very negative and it didn't work. England battered them, but just had a chance there. I keep saying just had a chance. Anyway, wasn't very good. I mean, he's done good to get a shot off on target, but it's not done very well to get it to really stretch Birmingham. On the line, Gianni Infantino, the president of FIFA, watching on Mohamed McCullough. Line up again, hold on. Let's just stop that because it's bad. it's actually back like a minute. As I am. And that's good delivery. Oh, what a header that is! And Iran are level. And it is Mahabi, who I've said has been pretty naff all game, who's just given Iran a ticket back into this game. And it's that dangerous cross into the penalty area by none other than Rezayan again. He's been creating pretty much everything for Iran, and he's just created something else there. Definitely the man that Iran are looking for in terms of hero to save them. What a header. It's a free header as well. Such poor marking there. He's got Boxall and Sermon surrounding him. None of them take ownership. And it's just a free header. Can't get any more into the side netting than that. It's just canned off the post and into the back of the net. Nothing that Kurokum could do in the end, but I think that is extremely poor marking in there from Boxall and Sermon that has just gifted Iran the equaliser. Nothing to take away from the goal, but it's just a bit free. Anyway, Godos has come off for a Safi. And Safi comes on to take the captain's armband as well. Well, Iran have made 3 subs already, with 1 sub window left to go. Because they made a sub at half time, which doesn't count as a window. Ferdinand. Gady. Mahabi. Taremi. Cuts inside, takes the strike, and it's a very tame strike off Boxall and cleared by Kakase. Only as far as Rezayan, who looks for the delivery again. It's a good delivery for Alipur, and it's put behind for a corner by Boxall. And it's a poor delivery from Alipur as well. Still a long way to go in this. And as it stands, Iran would take lead in this group because they have a letter that comes before N in the alphabet, and they have scored more goals than Belgium and Egypt. That corner from Rezayan comes in. Crocombe has been fouled in the mix as there was a sea of black and whites, but a vision in pink came flying in and was fouled by, I think, Nemati in there. Anyway, we will see the first subs of the game for New Zealanders. Kakase and McCulloch will both come off. And Thomas and Old will come on. There's the hydration break, which gives me time to put these substitutions on. Oh, stack a thing up. Minute 72, and it's Gady. Gady's in-swinging delivery towards Mediterranean was fucking intercepted in there due to an intervention from Boxall, and there was Mahaby with a follow-up strike, and it's canned off of Old. Now, Smith. No, not Smith. Thomas, sorry. Stamenic. Just, and he's brought down by Ezatalahi. As we tick up to minute 73, we have just 17 minutes plus stoppages to play here. When you think of it, it's not a lot of time. I don't know if there'll be another goal in this, but I think there might be. And I think if it's going to go to anyone, it might be to Iran. They have the swing. New Zealand are flapping a bit now. This would mean so much to them if they were to get a first World Cup win here. So much to the people. Iran have come from behind twice. New Zealand have led twice. It would be heartbreak if they were to lose from here. Kiwis. For a goal here. Crocombe goes long. Brilliant touchdown again from Chris Wood, but it's Stamenic with the heavy, heavy touch that just rolls through to Namati. Very, very easy to deal with. I thought Namati, as it's put out for the throw in, easy enough there. Thomas. Stamenic. Thomas. Sing. Just. Sing. Just is in there, penalty area. This is going to come back out to Thomas now. Old. Payne tried to chase down JD to the ball there, but he doesn't get there. Long throw from Mohammadi down the line. Well dealt with by Tim Payne actually, but flicked back into the middle for Made it to Ramey, and that wasn't a great pass. It almost got Chris Wood in behind for New Zealand there. Good little flick though from Alipur. As Gady looked to get a shot away there, but can't. Instead, it's Mahabi to as Talahi took the strike and it's blocked throw-in. Iran get it back underway quickly though with Gady. He's got Payne pressuring him down, but Gady beats Payne for pace, but Payne stood him up. and has won the free kick after a frustrated push there from Gady. Gifts a free kick to Iran. No, New Zealand. We move. There we go. Tim Payne, a legend of the New Zealand game, is going to leave the pitch. The fullback of Wellington Phoenix is going to come off for Elliott. And find Elliott on this list. There he is. So I was saying New Zealand were playing a possession-based game, but now it's Iran. Now they've got the equaliser. They seem pretty happy to just knock it about between themselves. No team are actually looking to go to win it. It's been pretty lifeless since the Mahabi goal. No team wants to risk it as of yet. But as time ticks down, pressure will get to them. Maybe they will crack. Maybe a counter-attacking goal, which we've seen from New Zealand a lot, whether they score or not. A lot of counter-attack based football for New Zealand, and well, whatever happens, happens. But right now, no. Uh, as of right now, Iran and New Zealand will be separated from Belgium and Egypt by goals scored. Rezaian stood up by Old, but Rezaian puts in the delivery anyway for Taremi, and it's not very good as the header flies wide of the mark. As Mehdi Taremi now, after that was his final highlight of the game, the Iranian striker, probably one of the most well-known players from Iran that they have ever seen. He's played for big clubs, famously Porto, where he tore it up for years and years on end. Then he moved to Inter Milan, where he wasn't as exciting because of Lautaro Martinez, Inter's main striker, but he got his move to Olympiacos, where he's back scoring again for the Greek champions. Elliott. Headed towards the centre. Headed down by Ezatolahi, but it's a free kick to New Zealand as there was a push in the back on Thomas, who's down near the centre circle. £10. Have a nail biting finish. Sink. Lifted into the back post. Nothing. It's a good delivery, and there was no communication from Nemati and Bayram van den there, and it almost fell to Elijah just at the back post, who made his run a bit too early, just in front of the miscommunication. Lucky, lucky. He was asking for. There was an elbow from Sermon, who was challenging for the first ball on Bayram van, but to no avail. His appeals are not looked at all by the referee. Turned a blind eye. Mohammedi. Oh, a lack of communication again from Iran. I mean, they're struggling to communicate a lot tonight, Iran. It's not the best showing. Well, not the best showing from either side, really, and that's why it's level, but it's been pretty entertaining. There's always been some pretty early goals at the start of the second half and some pretty quick responses from stoppages in play. Hydration breaks and goals really swing momentum, especially in this game. It's gone like that and that and that. It just keeps just end to end momentum. Can't decide who's actually been the better team. It's probably why it's level. And that's a nasty blow from Khalil Sadeh. And Chris Ward, of course, just backs into him, doesn't see him. It's a shoulder to the chin, and they're just replaying Mahabi's goal. It's a perfectly placed header. I'm just wondering what Sermon's doing. If Boxall's gone to make the first contact, why is Sermon not moving on to Mahabi, just leaving him completely free? Doesn't make sense, that goal. Very, very poor from the New Zealand centre backs. Elliot Thomas dancing through, brilliant tackle from Rezayan. He almost, like a deer, gracefully dancing through there, Thomas, and he's just squaring up to goal scorer Mahabi now after a challenge from challenge on Rezayan after just being pickpocketed by one of the best players on the pitch today, possibly my man of the match, but just is going to get man of the match because he's scored 2 goals. Rezayan's definitely been man of the match for me. He's been the better player. He's been the best player, in my opinion. Hussein Zadeh. Hussein Zadeh takes the shot and it's cannoned off. Someone in there, I wasn't quite sure, and then Ezatollah, he just smashed one over the bar, nowhere near the goal, nothing to trouble Crocombe really. And I think the first block's from Stamanic, but I'm not too sure. Day, of course. Hussein Zadeh. Stamenic just stood on his foot there. Stood on Ezatelai's foot there as Iran have a free kick. Time's wearing away and Iran seem to be panicking. They just keep hoofing the ball forward and giving away possession. They're defending Australia's counter-attacks really well. But here comes them on the counter press now. Gady. And his cross deflects off of the leg of Elliott and loops up and over into the path of Boxall, who just clears it aimlessly as Iran have it again with Gady. Can Elliott put a block in this time now? Now, and here is Aliport. No, Gady. Aliport's header! Oh, it's a good save by Croker. Straight at him. Should direct it better there. You expect him to do that. It's a free header again. Poor. New Zealand, they're just letting Iran players have free headers for some reason. Very poor. Yeah, I expect so much better from New Zealand there. So that is another free chance for Iran to take the lead there. It would be heartbreaking for them to lose it, and they're just causing themselves so many problems back there. Sermon. There's a Talai. Corner to Iran. Big chance. One of the last chances of the game. Rezayan. The delivery headed out by Sermon at the near post. And Iran looked to break onto it again. Gady. There's a Talai. Hussein Zadeh. Aliport. Haisafi. Haisafi is just breaking away, and that is going to be the first booking of the game actually, and it's going to be for the substitute Haisafi. Well, my clock's a bit behind, sorry for that, but we've hit 90 minutes. 5 minutes minimum added on here. Here we go. Final stretch here. I think this is going to end level because neither team is going for it here. Sermon. But maybe there is one chance here for New Zealand. Singh. Thomas. Throwing. And they have the long throw. And this is a big chance for Basile's New Zealand. But they will make changes before this. Randall is going to come on for Singh. Oh, they're subbing on defenders. New Zealand will park the bus for the rest of stoppage time. That was the final subs for New Zealand. Whereas I am. Saying Zede. Oh, that was late. Play on there. Mohammedi. Saying Zede. Ezatalahi. Gady. Mohammedi. Mohammedi. Corner. Great tackle from Elliott. 94th minute. 1 minute remaining. Last chance saloon for Iran. Gady. Delivery to the back post. Rezayan. Flick back across for Hussein Zadeh. And it's cleared only as far as Elijah Just. Can Iran win it back and cross it back into the penalty area? Just needs support. Can't get it. Maybe there will be another chance for Iran here. Oh, it's a poor pass. It's going to drop. But Thomas. And Thomas commits a foul on Azatalahi. And now, one last chance here for Iran. As I am. Oh, and Gady's been tackled by Bindon, who has been fouled by Gady. And that will be that, I think. That will be full time. It's Iran 2, New Zealand 2. We'll wait for the full time whistle, but I'm going to presume it will be anytime soon. Last chance for New Zealand. Everyone's pushing up here. It's taken, but that will be that. And Iran have drawn 2-2 to New Zealand. Iran take pole position at the top of the group. It was poor from Iran today, but they've somehow managed to take that maiden win off of New Zealand. It was end to end, really. New Zealand weren't really the best either. Counter-attacking football, possession-based football, we had it all. End-to-end possession swings, attacking swings, chances weren't taken. Either side could have won that game, maybe 3-4, 5-2, but it ends level here. Iran 2, New Zealand 2.